Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're bypassing the basic chat window and completely transitioning your workflow to master Claude's most advanced, time-saving capabilities. If you're tired of treating AI like a simple search engine and you really want to unlock a true digital workspace, you are in exactly the right place. We're talking about shifting from a passive tool that just answers questions to an active, autonomous system that fundamentally changes how you work, code, and create. Here's our flight plan for today. We'll upgrade you to the private jet experience, nail down your settings and prompts, build instantly with artifacts, automate your workflows using skills, and finally, dive into projects, connectors, and agents. Let's get into it. Upgrade to the private jet. I absolutely love this quote. If using ChatGPT is like flying an economy class, then using Claude is like having your own private jet. It hits the nail right on the head, doesn't it? In economy, you're just one of millions getting these standardized, somewhat rigid responses. But on a private jet, the entire environment is customized exactly to you and your specific workflow. Power users in our sources actually noted that their output quality skyrocketed the absolute second they stopped viewing Claude as a basic chatbot and started treating it like a highly capable, bespoke digital assistant executing complex end-to-end tasks. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I've spent a year training my current AI. I don't want to lose all that context. Well, don't worry, because moving your digital life over is incredibly frictionless. Thanks to Claude's memory import feature, you literally just ask your old AI to compress everything it knows about you into a text file, and you drop that right into Claude's memory settings. Boom. In under 60 seconds, your new private jet has all the context of your old economy class seat. It's a massive time saver. Section 2. Settings and perfect prompts. Okay, so picking the right engine for the task is absolutely crucial. If you pick the wrong model, you're not just wasting processing power, you're burning through your daily message limits. Haiku is your lightning-fast researcher, perfect for scanning massive documents in seconds. Sonnet, well, that's your perfectly balanced daily driver for about 90% of your tasks. But when you need to architect a complex app from scratch or crunch a massive data set, Opus is the heavy lifter you tag in. Matching the model to your task is literally a fundamental pro-level habit. Even before you type a single prompt, you can instantly level up your baseline results by setting custom preferences. Basically, this lets you permanently dictate how Claude formats things. Say you're a developer, you can mandate that all code blocks must be fully commented. But here is a fantastic trick from the source material. Instruct Claude to occasionally include a tough advanced English word along with its definition at the very end of its responses. You're continuously, organically improving your own vocabulary in the background while you work. How cool is that? To actually get that private jet service, though, we have to completely upgrade how we ask for things. A bad prompt is vague, like, help me prepare for an interview. It gives the AI absolutely zero context to work with. Instead, you need to use the AIM framework, actor, input, mission. You assign Claude a role, like an experienced Google recruiter. You give it input, like your actual raw software engineering resume. Then you give it a specific mission. Ask me behavioral questions one by one. This instantly transforms a generic output into a highly tailored, interactive guidance session. Section 3, build instantly with artifacts. All right, this brings us to artifacts, which is arguably the most game-changing feature on the platform right now. Artifacts essentially builds custom software, functional dashboards, and complex documents for you on the fly. And it all lives in a dedicated panel right next to your chat window. It brings your ideas to life visually without you needing to know a single line of code. You are essentially asking an AI to manifest a working interface in real time. Think about the sheer variety of things you can build here. Whether you are generating a dynamic, interactive ROI calculator to help close a high-ticket marketing client, or building a custom playable trivia game just to kill 15 seconds, or even formatting a visually stunning PDF checklist that looks like it came straight from a professional design agency. It completely changes how you visualize AI outputs. And the absolute best part? You can literally publish these interactive tools via a web link in one click and share them directly with clients or friends. No way, right? Moving on to Section 4, automate workflows with skills. As we reach cruising altitude here, let's talk about packaging up your most repetitive, boring tasks. Think of skills as highly detailed recipe cards for your AI. If you find yourself doing the exact same task over and over, like formatting a specific type of social media post or analyzing raw data in a particular way, you don't need to rewrite that massive prompt every single time. Once you teach Claude how to do something perfectly, you just save that workflow as a skill. The true insight here is that skills compound over time. Month by month, you're turning your AI into a highly personalized library of automated workflows. And the whole process is highly customizable. You just upload a Markdown file with your instructions. And for a tech-savvy audience, you know Markdown isn't scary. It's just text. You can even upload community-made Markdown files to instantly inject brand new abilities into your AI. For example, you can load a skill that turns Claude into an expert AI interview coach. The key here is autonomy. You provide your resume, and it autonomously runs a multi-step mock interview process, judging your answers and pacing the conversation without you holding its hand. You are literally moving from a chatbot to a true agent. Check out this brilliant real-world example from our sources. Content creators are using a simple prompt to build a skill that takes a single YouTube video link as input, analyzes the transcript, and spits out 5 perfectly formatted short video ideas complete with hooks and outlines. By automating this, they are saving hours of manual brainstorming. But here is the mini revelation. People are even turning these automated AI workflows into highly profitable freelance services, all because the output quality is finally consistent enough to trust on an industrial scale. Finally, Section 5, Projects, Connectors, and Agents. To keep all this incredible power organized, you absolutely must utilize projects and connectors. Think of projects as your walled gardens. They keep your business data, brand guidelines, and client info completely separate from your personal life or creative writing. Each project gets its own memory and custom instructions. Connectors, on the other hand, are your live bridges. They actively hook Claude directly into the daily software and platforms you're already using. Think about the sheer power of connectors for a second. With a Google Calendar integration, you can simply ask Claude what meetings you have today, and it'll read your schedule directly. You can even tell it to book new appointments with colleagues, and it will just go execute the task. You can link Google Drive to analyze your documents live. Or amazingly, set up custom connectors to third-party tools like Higgsfield. That means you can command Claude to generate high-quality images via an external tool, even though Claude itself doesn't have a native image generator built in. That is wild. But if you really want to see the future of work, we have to look toward the paid features of agentic AI. Tools like Claude Cowork and Claude Code act as truly autonomous agents. Guys, this isn't a back-and-forth chat anymore. Cowork literally operates a virtual computer to execute massive multi-step tasks like cleaning up messy file structures or building entire content pipelines, all while you step entirely away from the keyboard. And Claude Code? It acts as a specialized software engineer. It doesn't just write snippets, it reads your entire code base, writes the logic, and actually executes the code to build applications straight from your plain English descriptions. So, I'm going to leave you with this doc to wrap up today's explainer. Now that you have the keys to the private jet, and you know how to leverage these massive upgrades, from artifacts to skills to autonomous agents, what part of your daily grind are you going to automate first? The tools to reclaim your time are sitting right in front of you. Start building your ultimate digital assistant today, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.